Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle whirly bird from Cathy Clifford. I think I was looking for, it's like, let's see, something easy and neat. Sometimes that asks too much, though. But then this popped up, and I'm like, oh, nice, love it. Okay, so this is one where you could put it, wherever you want. You could do multiples of them. I'm just going to do one large one, and it starts off with a cross. Look at that. And then we're going to cross the cross, and you don't have to make these. Don't worry about them being the same length or anything. Do not need to worry about that, which I like. All right, this is a worry-free tangle, and I just love these kind. And then we're gonna cross the crossed cross. And you could alternate them too. So like I'm gonna make this some of these maybe just a little bit smaller, and then when you play with it, you can. This is the kind of fun that you can have. Just make them irregular. Okay. Then just some little straight lines. Now I'm gonna guess. Let me. So we're going from the tip of one, and we're just coming down at an angle, whatever degree of angle that you want, so you can have fun with that. Um, I was gonna say we could probably do them curved if you wanted to too. I'm just gonna do them like the step out says because that's what I like to do sometimes. But I'm just mentioning it because you could certainly have a lot of fun with it. And what's neat about having them at different lengths is that then it becomes kind of jagged, and that's just neat. And so just from the tip, and like I said, you can, if yours happen to be even, then you could vary it. The angle that you're coming down. Just be a lot of fun. I think this has a lot of character having them be straight instead of curved. But this is one of those. It's up to you. And there we go. Then the next step is. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. There's I missed it in here. Um, she had the two and one, and so I made sure to add it at the same place. So when we're adding this, then after that, it's one of those. We'll just put two in here because I don't want to. It's nice to have like five steps and then the finished product on the step outs, so that way you don't have to don't have to come up with a different structure for the step outs. So you can fill in the center like so, and then the next step is decorating. So I'm gonna do what she had with which is lines. Oh, actually, oh heck, maybe I'll do something a little different too. But you could decorate this. I'm just putting angled lines in here, but you could do whatever you want. You could put in. Actually, I wonder if I did that. If I alternate this orbs. Oh well, here. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way, and then we can see if it lines up or not. Because I'm thinking I could do lines and then some maybe some orbs and then some lines. Orbs take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Sometimes I like to do something a little bit different than I did in the step out, just because. Just for you all. Yeah, but this is where you could have a lot of fun. Oh, okay, never mind. Because I was just in the zone of it, and I started doing every single one. So that's all right. I'll come back and get that one. But like I said, you can have as much fun with this as you want. I think it's adorable. And I like things like this that are easy and then you could have them at, of varying sizes. You could have it be really large and be more of a centerpiece too in your tangling. But it's neat to have these kind of, I think I was starting to call them accent tangles that you could just pop around your tangle however you might want them. And I just want to check here. Oh yeah, there's not really there's so in the description section, and if you have trouble looking for finding the description section, and I think, and I don't have it in front of me, the person that asked, so I think it's probably different on different apps, on here on YouTube. Underneath the video, this video section, now sometimes they put like an ad thing right underneath, but usually it's the name of the video, and then underneath that I think is where you have the thumbs up, the like, dislike, subscribe buttons, and then under that is a link to my channel. So it should show my little picture in the circle. It should say Heather Hartwick Gladden CZT. And if you click on that, by the way, that takes you to the channel page, so then you can see everything. But if you, in that little box, if you go all the way to the right, there's like a little down, you know what I should have done? A little thing like that, meaning a down arrow. And I was just looking to see if there was shading, and I got myself on this tangent. While I talk about this, let's have some shading fun. And yes, and I was thinking, how did I want to do that? This is how I wanted to do that. But anyway, and then if you click that little, I think we used to call them like a carrot, but if you click that little down arrow or V or whatever you want to call it, then that should open up the description section. I forget to mention that because I've had trouble finding it myself, and when I had trouble, then I made sure to say something on here. So I appreciate you letting me know that you couldn't find it. And so I'm putting the graphite, on just this one edge, and I'm imagined this edge as the one that's kind of tucking. So if these are all separate fan blades of the whirly bird, I think that's another name for pinwheel if you're familiar. That you get when you're a kid, and or a big kid, and they blow in the wind and it's fun. And this, I'm scooting it this way. I'm not doing little circles. I'm just doing a back and forth motion to get a little bit of a gradient, but not too much. And of course, you could have fun with the amount of graphite that you put in there, because the darker it is, the the more dramatic it will be. But that looks pretty good. Just like that, it has made it, instead of just being flat, it makes it look like they're actual little flaps. So fun tangle, really, really fun. And like I said, you can decorate it however you want, add colors, all of that kind of thing. It's really nice to have, again, tangles like this kind of in your back pocket, that it's like, I don't know what to do here, or sometimes you don't know what to do, but you just want to tangle something. I've done this like at meetings or on calls or something, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, let me pull out of the bag of tricks in my head something that's easy, and you don't have to think too much. You can just do and have fun. So it's a really great tangle. So in the description section, now that I pointed out where that is, and if you still have problems with it, let me know. And it could be your app. I use an Android phone, and so that is how they show up on mine. And yeah. So if you have trouble, do put it in the comments. I would love to know and love to help if I can. in, like in the description section, links to the step outs, and below that, ways to connect with me if you wish to. If you enjoy the videos, maybe you've watched some of the Tangle Time videos, or just see some of these daily tangles, the quickies, where I've had after one of our sessions, and you'd like to join us, would love to have you. So information is on my site. There's a couple places where I post my classes, so that way you can follow and then get a notice when I do. I need to get better at putting them on my blog. And if you'd like to subscribe to that, uh, click on my website link, and then there's the follow me, and that will get you on that. I don't post too much. I'm doing class recaps and an occasional message or something, but it's usually class recaps or for premiering a tangle. So I shouldn't flood your inbox. So with that, thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun, and I wish you happy tangling.